It said because I requested you, it's all you now.
We're recording. It's okay. All right, guys. Hi, and welcome to our call. So I'm not sure if you guys all know who I am, but I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. I'm Deetra Pinners. I'm one of Melanie Mitro's personally sponsored coaches, one of her diamond coaches, elite coaches. I've been with her for 3 years. Actually, I've been with her all my life because she's my cousin, but I've been working with her with Beachbody for 3 years, and it has been a very fun journey, and hopefully you guys are having a lot of fun too. So I love that we do these power hours because we sometimes towards the end of the month are not at our goals and we struggle a little bit, and I'm human and I've been there too. So I'm just letting you guys know that we all struggle, whether you're a brand new coach, an emerald coach, a ruby, a diamond, a star diamond, we all struggle at some point or another. But these power hours are awesome because it's giving you the opportunity to keep yourself accountable. And I love doing these because it's kind of like what we do in our challenge groups, We're helping our challengers, we're keeping them accountable because we want them to be successful. So this is the same thing that we're doing for you guys. We want you guys to be successful. We want to make sure that you're hitting your goal. And one thing that I'm going to say is Success Club, guys. If you haven't heard Melanie or myself say it, we're going to say it again and again and again. Because this is you hitting Success Club is just showing that you are doing something great with your business, that you're being intentional about your business, and you are helping people along the way, which is what we all came here for, right? Yes. Okay, cool. So first things first, I did post an assignment at like almost midnight last night. Did you guys see it? Where I just want you guys to make sure you have your pen and paper. Whatever you use to track your business, please make sure that you have that. I hope that you guys have been thinking about some names that you are going to talk to and invite tonight, because that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to talk to a whole bunch of people. And I know Melanie did mention that I am huge into inviting, and I've actually changed that a little bit because I do a lot more creating conversations, and that has gotten me a lot further, which is building a relationship, than doing cold invites. So I'm not about cold invites. You guys might be. I know sometimes we have to do those, but in the long run, if you do the regular building conversations and just keeping up the relationship building, you're going to be a lot further along. Okay, so anyone have any questions yet? Are we good? Perfect. All right, so I just have a couple of things that we're going to do, and we're going to spend some time with each of them, and I have my notes because I have notes with every single little thing I do. So the first thing is doing 3 to 5 new added contacts. And if you're new into the business, I'm going to show you how I do my newly added contacts, just so you guys can see how I do it too. And I really hope that I'm not going to keep getting messages from my team, because it's going to make me mad that they're not on the call. So if I'm sharing my screen and you're going to see pop-up messages, don't mind them. I don't know how to turn them off right now. All right, so 3 to 5 new added contacts. In the group that we have, I want you guys to make sure you are putting your accountability. Hold on. Can you guys just make sure you're muting yourselves here when you get on? Okay, perfect. There are a lot of people. I'm hoping that I'll be able to pick some people out and play with them in their Facebook. Okay, cool. In the group, everything that you do, everyone you talk to, I want you to keep accountable, and I want you to type in their names in the group, okay? So even Melanie, if you want to do that part in the group, if you can do, just type in like your 3 to 5 new added contacts, and then everyone can post the names of the people that they added. Does that sound okay? Perfect. Okay, cool. So I want everyone to start doing that. And I'm going to show you if you need some help. Is that okay that I can show you guys how I do it? Because a lot of times I'm like, okay, well, I don't know where to look. I don't know who to add. So let me find something here. Okay. So one of the ways that I do it is I go to my family and friends list, my friends list, and I go to my family, I should say. So what I'm going to do is I'll type in my sister. I use her a lot though. I'm going to end up running out of her people. So we have 152 mutual friends, but I know she has some more friends than that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look down and see who I'm not friends with. but I have at least 3 to 5 mutual friends. And if they look like someone that I think would be a great coach or a potential or someone who, I want to invite, I'm going to go ahead and invite. So 3 mutual friends, none of them are Beachbody coaches. Please always make sure you are checking that. Now, I'm not going to be able to invite a whole lot because I'm almost maxed out on my friends and I have to keep deleting people. So I'm just going to go ahead and look at this one. Oh, friends with Taylor's husband, but not Taylor, so I'm going to add her. So 3 to 5 guys. Look, I already did 2, all right? And here is another one. There we go. I did my 3. So make sure you write those down, put them in the group. And I'm not going to do all these with you because I don't want to get too far behind. And I like to write these down, and in a couple days, I will be checking to make sure if they added me. If I don't see that there was a notification that I added them, I'm going to go back and, check it just to see if they added me. And if they haven't added me in a couple days, I'm going to go ahead and delete that request because Deidre does not want to end up in Facebook jail. Because I've been in Facebook jail way too many times, way too many. It's been a while, but I've been on up to 30 days, and it was during a cup challenge, and it was not fun at all. All right, so let's see. How's everyone doing? Does anybody need help with finding people? You feel like you're doing okay with that? And another way that you can, what is Facebook jail? It's when you invite too many friends and they don't accept you. It looks like you're being sneaky and they put you in jail, that you are not allowed to add any friends. So another way that I also add people is in the search bar, you can actually type in people I may know, and it'll bring up people that you have mutual friends with. So again, just make sure that they're not Beachbody coaches, and then you can go ahead and add them in. All right. So along with doing this, I'm just going to keep talking because I want to give you guys some tips here. I already told you to add your contacts, post your names. Mel, are they posting? Because I'm not looking. Okay, perfect. I like that you're putting in the chat bar that you're done. Thank you. Yes, going to the events. Wait, go to the events. I've been. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Yeah, perfect. I like that, Ashley. And you can also go in the groups that you're in, this like little secret groups, whether it's like for hobbies, like I'm in an ER nurse group, I'm in a single mom group. So like I'm talking to those people and adding them as well. Let me see here. Once I add these people, you're probably like, okay, well, what do you do with them then? Once I add them, I actually keep track of them on Facebook. Have you guys ever heard of the Facebook friends list? Oh, I see some no's. Okay, good. I'm going to share my screen again. Perfect. So this is what I do. Every time somebody accepts me, actually, I'm going to go to my homepage. I add them into a Facebook. Oh, she's so cute. That's my coach right there. I add them into a Facebook friends list. So if you go to your homepage and it says friends, click more, and then you'll have a list, and it says create list. So any person that adds me or I add them, I will have new added contacts. What's really cool about this is now, instead of scrolling through your Facebook page and wasting time on seeing all of the other coaches that are already in the business, you want to be adding value to other people's pages. So these are people who are not coaches or challengers yet. They're people who you just added. So now it's time to go through here, like and comment on their stuff and add value to them. So whether it's liking a couple things, this is what I do. 3 likes, 1 comment. So if you can go to, I'll go to Rachel's page, and she is a coach, but I might have not known that when she added me. Anyways, you'll go, and maybe she's on this call. Hi, Rachel, if you are. So you're gonna like a couple things, and then you can go ahead and comment on one. And when you're commenting, that is so beautiful. And luckily my Mac corrects me. So that's just an example of what I do. So all my new added contacts, I do that. And then I also send them a personal message right away. and I just say, hey, thanks for the ad. And I make a conversation. And just to give you guys an example, I just did that. And I've been talking to someone that I went to middle school with. And it was literally, we added each other. Hey, thanks for the ad. How are you? It's been a long time. I knew her, but we haven't talked in years. So I just keep the conversation going. What are you up to nowadays? What do you do for work? Do you have any kids? So that's where we went with the conversation. And then that'll lead into an invite. Cool? All right. Is everyone done with their 3? They should be at least at 10 now. Anyone do more than 5? Rock stars. All right. I like it. Cool. All right, so next we are going on to creating 3 new conversations. You're gonna see that I kind of do a lot of the same thing with everyone, so I'm adding a lot of value to a lot of people, okay? And that's how I talk to so many people, because I'm constantly showing that I care about what they're doing in their life on their Facebook or any social media for that. Cool, guys, thanks for posting here. All right, cool. So 3 new conversations. When I talk about invite, I do more of build relationships, create conversations. That's what I like to do. So a way that you can start talking to people and making those new conversations is looking at the people that are online on your sidebar. Do you guys know where that is on Facebook? It'll pop up and there's little green dots beside it, and those are all the people who are online. Those are the people that I go to first, just because they have more of a chance to respond to you quicker than somebody who is not online right now. And usually you can spark up a conversation pretty quick. And I know sometimes when you're into the business and you have a lot of mutual friends with Beachbody coaches, you'll see a lot of them and you might have to scroll a little bit. But that is one of the easiest ways to find people to look at. Another way of doing it is going through your friends list, A to Z. Have you guys done that A to Z yet? So start with A's and go right down the line with your names and start creating a conversation. When you're creating a conversation, the easiest thing to do is first go to their Facebook page, look at what they're doing in their lives so you know what to talk about, because you're not going to be like, hey, how's life? And their uncle just died, okay? So make sure that you go on their Facebook wall, look and see what's going on. So when it comes time to sending out that conversation, hey, how are you doing? I just saw pictures of your kids. They look so cute. I love the photos. Who did your pictures? Not that I would ever do it, because my coach that's a photographer is probably on here right now. So that's what you want to do. Start that conversation, and it's an easy conversation. Guys, please do not ever start your initial conversation talking about Beachbody, because that's not what we're about. That is what we're about, but that's not who we are. And people need to know that that's not what you're about, because if you start out that initial conversation with Beachbody or, something like signing up or joining a challenge group, it's going to look salesy, and we don't want to be salesy, right? Cool. So guys, 3 new conversations. I hope that you are starting that right now. And once you're done, I want you to put those names down that you are creating conversation with. I also go to my friends list and request their friends. Absolutely. Yep. Cool. And guys, I just want to let you know this. If you have a big goal to reach by the end of the month, say you want Success Club 10 instead of Success Club 5, or you're at Success Club 0 and you still have a goal of SC5 by the end of the month, please know that you will reach those goals. You will, but you're going to have to bump up that number of people that you're talking to. You're going to have to do 10 new conversations instead of 3 to 5. You're going to have to add a couple more contacts instead of 3. It's going over and above the minimum, because if you do just the minimum, that's what you're going to get back, is just the minimum. So, we are running out of time for the month, so just make sure that you bust them out, do as much as you can. And if you do that, you're also going to set yourself up for next month, which is really cool. Oh my gosh, everyone can and will reach their goals. I've seen it happen. I've had coaches that went from 0 to 10 in one night. And it's because they didn't stop until midnight and they gave it all they got. And when you show your fullest potential, gosh, you can make a lot of things happen. Okay, so going through your A to Z list, guys, if you have, oh, good, Megan. One more thing, guys, another way to do it, birthdays. Go to those birthdays. I say happy birthday to everyone. And what's even better is do not comment on their wall, happy birthday. You send them a personal message and make them feel extra special. So that's a perfect way to do it. Go on, first, you can go and like a couple things on their Facebook wall, maybe do a comment, send them a personal message and say, hey, Ashley, I saw that you just had a birthday or you're having a birthday today. I just hope that you have a great day. How is everything going? How are your kids? Same thing. Guys, this isn't hard at all. Like, this is really easy. It's just talking to a lot of people. And if they think that you're crazy for not talking to them in so long and all of a sudden you want to be their friend, they're either going to accept it or not accept it. And if they don't, okay, you're going to be in the same place you started. You're not going to lose sleep over it. It's okay. Perfect. Do I use the same method of inviting on Instagram? No. On Instagram, I pretty much just go through my list. And I do have people that I've written down from Instagram that I like to follow. So I'll go back through them. I have messages. I do direct messages now on Instagram a lot too. So I go back to them. You can go through people who's liked and commented on your post on Instagram. I love when people tag their friends on my Instagram, because then that's just an easy way for me to keep going and looking at their stuff and then their friend stuff. So that's how I do Instagram. Okay. Everyone's doing pretty good there. How do you sort your A to Z? Mine's in alphabetical order. Is yours not? You can just type in A. You can type in A, B, A, C, and names will come up if you don't have it that way. Yep. And a lot of times, another way that I do it, I'm like, who do I start talking to? I'll type in Ashley and I'll look at all my Ashleys I have on Facebook. There's a lot of Ashleys. I'll do Melanies. There's a lot of Melanies. Yeah, why not? All right, cool. So again, when you're doing those new conversations, like 3 posts, comment on 1. Add value as much as you possibly can. All right, can we move on? Are we good? All right, time to do 5 invites. These might be cold invites, guys. I know it's a little scary, but we got to do them because we're running out of time and we don't have a choice. Okay, so we got to do them. But you can still make them more personal. Okay, you don't have to say, hi, I'm a Beachbody coach and I want to invite you to a 30-day fitness challenge group that includes this, this, and this, where it looks like it was copied and pasted to everyone. I don't want you guys doing that. Again, same thing. Find people, go through the Ashleys on your Facebook friends list, go through the Melanies, go through whoever you want to. Go on their Facebook, look at what they're doing, so whenever you go to invite them, you already have something to say. Hey, so-and-so, how are you doing? I saw that you were posting a recipe on your Facebook wall. It looks really good. I definitely want to try it. What did you think of it? Also, it looks like you are interested in healthy eating. I actually am a fitness coach and I have this 30-day group that's starting next week, whatever date, specific date, and I have a couple spots available. I would love to offer this opportunity to you if it's something you would be interested in, or if you know anyone else who would be interested. Always do a referral in that invite. Someone raised their hand? How do you raise your hand? And do you want to talk? I don't know where you're at, so go ahead and talk, G. I don't know where you're at, honey, because I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. Your name's G. You could be either one, but there's 177 people and I can't find you to unmute you. If you want to talk, just unmute yourself. No? Oh. Were you going to talk? No. Okay. Action. Part of your assignment. Oh, were you going to talk? Okay, G, go ahead again.
Hey, Deidre.
Hey, who's G?
I don't know who G is, but I just tried to unmute. It's me.
I know who you are. Hi, Aunt Kathy.
I just wanted to see if I could unmute myself. And it does work. It's just down on the left-hand side. So whoever G is, it's on the left-hand side down at the bottom.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
This is like a big family affair. I love it. Hi, Mom. All right, so your assignment is, hopefully you guys are doing some invites. I want to see what one of your invites look like. I want you to copy and paste your invite, and I want you to post it in the group. Melanie, can you put a little thing in there so everyone can post below that in the group? Because I want everyone to be able to get some ideas. I am sweating like a pig right now. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. But I want everyone to get an idea of how different invites can go. There's really no right or wrong unless you are saying I'm a Beachbody coach and I have this 30-day group. Did you do it, Mel? Okay, perfect. So just copy and paste that. We want to see it. I will be looking afterwards and I'll do some commenting on it. But I'm not a very good multitasker. I see squirrels everywhere. If you think Melanie sees squirrels, I see them 10 times worse. It's pathetic. It runs in the family. Is anyone having trouble with an invite? Can I help anyone? We can go to your Facebook page and look for someone to invite. Who wants to do it? Yay, I see a hand raised. Okay, I see Kathy and Tammy. Okay, Tammy, I see you, so let's go first. All right, Tammy, do you know how to share the screen?
No.
Okay, at the bottom, it says share screen.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and do that and just put it onto your Facebook page.
Oh my gosh. I'm scared I'm going to lose you or something.
Well, just don't end the call.
Okay. And I closed down my Facebook because I was worried it was going to take up too much. So I don't know how to, oh.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yep. Now just go back to Facebook and we can see what you're doing.
Okay. Ah. Oh my gosh. Do you want to help the other lady first?
Yep, that works. All right. Who else wanted to do it? Oh, you're back on? Are you good?
Oh.
Oh, you're getting your Nashville flight.
Yeah, I was working on it, yeah.
Yay. All right, cool. Let's do an invite. Who's on your sidebar that we can talk to? Who's Rachel?
Oh yeah, Rachel, right there?
Rachel Hallgren at the very top.
Oh, she's a fellow cheer mom.
Oh, cool. Is she a coach?
Nope, just a mom.
She might be after tonight. All right, let's talk to her.
How do I?
Just click on her name and go to her profile.
Oh, but that's a group.
Well, just type in her name in the search bar at the top.
Right here. There we go. Okay.
Click on her. Oh, when did you have a conversation with her last?
Oh, this is about cheer stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, can you click on her profile so we can look at what she's doing? Maybe we can find something about fitness and health. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity. Her mom or her daughter's a cheer leader. Yeah. We can bring something up with that. Have you ever invited her yet before?
Have I what? Sorry?
Have you ever invited her to a challenge group or coaching?
No, she knows that I go to the gym and that I do this. She's never expressed any interest.
Oh, good. Okay, so let's do our invite. So, hey, Rachel, you can do your own. You don't have to do word for word if you don't want to, but hey, Rachel, hope you're having a great night. If you don't like what I say, you can change it, seriously. And so she does know what you're doing now.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to, can you scroll up just a little bit on your conversation?
Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know how to move it.
Yep, right, hold it, scroll, nope, down to the gray area on the sidebar of her message.
Oh, here.
So like, is she your age? Does she have any other kids?
Her daughter is on the same team as my 2 older girls.
Okay. When was the last time you seen her?
About a week ago.
Okay. So you can even do something simple since you talk to her a good bit. You can just be like, hey, hope you're having a great night. I know that you know what I'm doing as a fitness coach. I know that you've seen what I do, or have you have talked to her about it? Hold on, spell no right. Wait, is that what it says?
Yeah.
I know that you know what I have been up to since I started coaching with Beachbody. And I actually wanted to personal message you to extend an invite to my 30-day, or do you have a 30-day or 60-day? Sorry.
30.
Okay, 30-day fitness challenge / support group. Exclamation mark. Be excited about it. Perfect. And then I would don't send it yet. I think it's great that we would be able to work together since our daughters are also doing, I'm trying to think, since our daughters are also doing a lot with fitness, with being cheerleaders or something. I wouldn't say being cheerleaders, since our girls are also involved with cheering together.
Okay.
Active, yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Jamie, you're funny. Just keep going. She's just cheering you on. She's your little cheerleader.
Aww.
Okay, I think
Thanks, Jamie.
it's great to work together since our girls are so active together. Exclamation mark. Maybe you're not as yellow as me. Sorry. Okay. So then I would say, is this something that you would be interested in hearing more about? Or do you even know anyone who may benefit from this opportunity?
From this support group?
From this opportunity.
Oh.
Well, benefit for, yeah, either way. Yeah, you can do whatever works for you. Okay.
Does it be interested
There you go.
And that's it?
Yeah. Simple.
What?
Simple, sweet, to the point. You don't have to do anything else. Then the next one is hopefully, yeah, what is Beachbody? Or yeah, what exactly do you do? Or what is a challenge group? Then you can talk about, well, if that's awesome, I'm glad that you're interested. First, would you mind if I ask what your health and fitness goals are? Press send, please.
Okay.
Yay, you did it. All right, cool. So that's how I get them going. I just simple, sweet, to the point. Do a couple more of those.
Okay. Thank you.
Yay, you're awesome.
Okay.
All right, how's everyone doing with theirs? Oh, do you want to stop? Shit, perfect. How's everyone doing with theirs? Are we good? Do we have time to do one more? Yeah, we have time to do one more.
Hey, Deidre.
Hey.
Hey, sorry. I wrote in the chat box, So there's this girl that's really I went to college with, and she's super interested in coaching, but wants to see results first. And she was a bikini competitor, so she wants to try hammer and chisel. And so we've been talking back and forth. And then she's like, okay, I'm going to do it. Give me the link. And then I checked up with her like 2 or 3 days later, and she's like, sorry, things got crazy. I'm doing it, in 2 days. And then I gave her another 2 days and followed up with her. And she's like, no, I really want to do it. I just keep getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. So I didn't know, like, if I should send her some sort of message, like, seems like right now is not a good time for you, or something that might, like, nothing. Should I even follow up with her again?
Yeah, you follow up. It's all in the follow-up.
But what do you say now? Like, hey, it's me again.
Yeah. Hey, I hope you're having a great night. I know that you were very interested in this opportunity, and I know that you have a crazy busy schedule, but I did want to give you one more opportunity before I close this group down. I will have more for the next month, but I do want to give you another day or two to get this in, because I know that your goals are important to you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I just didn't know how to, like, word it without being like, are you going to do it or not?
I always talk about how important their goals are to them, because it's like a reminder of, you wanted to do this, are you going to do it, or are you not going to do it? If not, give it a sense of urgency. You have 1 to 2 days to do it. If not, I have to move on and close the group.
Thank you.
It just makes them want to do it. And if they're not ready, they're not ready.
Exactly. Okay, perfect. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. Perfect. So one thing at the end, I see that it says, let me know if you're interested. I always try to keep mine open-ended, so they have to respond back. So if it's let me know if you're interested, it kind of gives them, okay, well, if I ever become interested, I'll let you know. Whereas if you can say, is this something that you would like to hear more about, or is this something you would like more details on, or do you know anyone who would be interested? It kind of it forces them more into responding. And sometimes I either say, let me know either way. So it's okay to say no, but just let me know. You know what I mean? There's a lot of no's in there. Okay, cool. When someone is like ready to do a challenge path and just hasn't, keep reminding them, what's a polite way to keep reminding them? Oh, wait. Tracy, was that you I was just talking to? I couldn't tell who I was talking to.
Yes, it was me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if you saw the chat, so that's why I was like, I'll just unmute myself. So.
I didn't, but I would have said hi and made a conversation with you. I didn't know I knew you.
Okay.
Deidre, will you share the list that you have for your contacts? The list of lists I have, like my friends list. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. So I do new added contacts. I do potential challengers. I do potential coaches. I do challengers, and I do coaches, because if I want to just follow up with my challengers or add value to my challengers, I'll just go through that. So those are the ones that I do. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to move on from here. Is that okay? Are we good? Okay, perfect. So next we have 5 follow-ups. It's all in the follow-ups, kind of like I said. So it usually takes going back and forth a couple days before you actually close a sale. A lot of people think I should be closing the sale in one night, but reality is, like, it sometimes takes like 2 or 3 days, but between, that person being on Facebook, you being on Facebook. And sometimes it takes that person 7 to 8 times of hearing you and seeing what you're doing before they are actually ready to commit. So it is time to do some follow-ups to let them know that you are ready to help them again. So one way that you can do that is, I don't know if you guys do a go for no sheet. I do them every single month. I have my entire year of 2015, and I have 2016 right here as well. Everyone that I sign up is highlighted. Everyone I didn't sign up does not get crossed off. They get left alone because they are my follow-ups. So I will follow up with them. When you're following up with them, go on their Facebook page, like 3 things and comment on 1, okay? Do you guys realize how much value you're adding to people, and you're showing so many people that you care about what they're doing, and that it's not just a invite and you're leaving it alone at that? Because a lot of people have other Beachbody coaches or MLM people, distributors, whatever they are, that will message people, and it's just a simple conversation. They've never seen them add value onto their page. So when you do it this way, it's like, oh my gosh, she's actually paying attention. She's paying attention to what I'm doing. And it really makes a big difference. So get those follow-ups started. And I want you to write the names of the people that you are following up with. Oh, I need to catch up with you. Sorry. Like 3 and comment on 1 for the same person. Absolutely. Yes. And the 1 comment can be the one of the 3 likes that you did. It's all about adding value. Now, if those people are hardly on Facebook, it's a little hard to do that. So yeah, you're not going to be able to do that to everyone. And I don't like and comment on something that I really don't like. You don't want to be fake about it. You want to be real. So if you don't truly like it, if you don't think their kid's cute, don't tell them their kid's cute. I had to say it. Okay. I'm sorry. How long do you wait until you follow up? I follow up between 24 and 48 hours. Unless they tell me they have something going on, then I will say, okay, when can we catch up again? I have trouble tracking everything. What's the easiest and least complicated way to do it? I'm a pen and paper person. I have my binder, and I've had this for quite a while, and I'm running out of room. I actually moved to Streak. Alyssa Showmaker did a video or a call on that for Melanie doing Streak. So I started doing my lists on there, and I just started it, which is really cool because you can make it. Can you guys see this? Can someone unmute and tell me yes, because I can't see any of you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So this is what Streak looks like. I have it for my challenger prospects and for my potential coaches. Like I said, I just started it, so I really don't have a lot here. Hold on, let me go back to challenge. But it's cool because you can create it. Whoever's interested, you can put the date, the last you talked to them, if they're on Facebook, Instagram, what source you found them from. I have their email, their phone numbers if I talk to them outside of Facebook, their name on Facebook or Instagram, what they're interested in. I do a little bit about them, so I know when I follow up with them, I know who they are and what they're looking for, their goals, and if I've invited them to coaching already. Okay, so it's really cool to do that. And as you move through, like if you've already formed them and you've sent them a link to look at a program, you can actually move them down by clicking this, and you can just drop down to what stage that you're in. So if you are done forming and you sent them a link, you click on that and that's where they'll be. So it's pretty cool to use that. It took me a little bit. I actually have one of my my diamond coaches, Erin. She's actually going to be doing our team call on that. So I can always share that if you guys would like to, because she's gotten pretty good at it. Cool. I will do that. All right. Forming, talking about them. Form, family, occupation, recreation. What are their hobbies? What do they do for a living? Do they have any kids? Are they married? That's forming. I'm just getting to know. Teamsy is another one, but I am not willing to pay for it right now. I pay for a lot of other things. How do I get to Google Streak? You have to use Chrome and Google. No, you don't have to use Chrome. I just use Chrome. No, I had to. It wasn't working for me for Safari. Melanie, do you want to open up that? Or do you want to say anything? I had my coach. My coach walked me through it.
I don't have Google Streak, so I don't know anything about it.
Okay. So there is, hold on. Oh, you have to download it. You just Google it and you can download it. And then it'll go up on your Gmail account, your Google account. And then on the sidebar, let me go back to it. It'll be over on the left-hand side, and then it'll say pipelines, and then you create a new pipeline. I always do track leads and customers, and that's where you'll put in, now I'm gonna have a new one. So this is what it looks like, and you can type in whatever you want to. So, you know, whatever, if, my gosh, potential, I can't type today. It's not potential challengers. So you could click here and change everything. So, oh wait, I don't even remember what I had there. I forget. But you can change each thing, and I could always give you what I have, for example. But everyone uses different things. Oh, because I had, yeah, like new added contacts. You can do if you are already forming them. If you sent a link. You guys get that? So yeah, we can definitely, I'll share my whenever we have it. I don't know if it's this week or next week. I'll have to check. All right, how are we doing? Follow-ups doing good?
I don't care, Hadley.
Okay, keep going. You're good. So one thing I love about doing the Go for No's is because, like, you can do follow-ups forever and ever and ever. Yeah. Hey, can you guys mute yourselves, please?
Hey, Deidre, if you just go to participants, you just go to mute all, you can mute everybody.
Where's that?
Under participants.
I
Just
can
click on,
manage participants.
yeah, just click participants and say mute all.
Yep. All right. Thanks. You're awesome.
Hey, Deidre, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I just messaged my cousin and I was like, so are you interested in, okay, sorry. I said, are you interested in hearing more about the accountability groups? And she messaged me back and she said, I definitely need accountability. What do I say back to her?
Are you familiar with what her health and fitness goals are so far?
We've talked off and on, so I don't know if they've changed.
That's exactly what I would say. Have your health and fitness goals changed since the last time they talked? Because I want to know exactly what you're looking for so I know how to help you.
Okay, thank you.
And then you're welcome. And I just take it one step at a time. Once I talk about, or once I get to know what their goals are, then I'll say, okay, tell me about your nutrition. You know, how many meals a day are you eating and what types of food? And do you eat fast food? If so, how often? Like that's just what I always say in a row. And it's kind of like what my WUFU applications are. I pretty much go off of that. And if they do say that they're interested, I can, you know, it's very easy just to send them over one of your WUFU application links so you can get that conversation going and say, would you mind filling this out? Because it would really help me know what you need so we can figure something out that will work really good for you so you can get the best results possible. And if you guys don't have a WUFU application, they are amazing. And I do have a tutorial on how to create one of those too that I can send. Have a ton of conversations going on. Perfect. Thank them for all the tell them how much you appreciate their following. Yep, that's awesome. Jeremy, how would I missed these. Many people say they're happy with their nutrition, so they don't want to shake. So are they happy with their results? Are they looking to do anything? Because if they're getting the results they want, you know, you can always talk about if they're happy with their nutrition there's always room for improvement, unless you have 5% body fat, which not many people do. But you can't force someone into it at the same time. So if they're not ready, you know, you don't want to force that. But I always say, oh, that's awesome. How are your results coming? Are you where you want to be at your goal? And then if they say no, then we can talk about, okay, you know, where do you feel you struggle? And then you can kind of go from there. And, you know, I still always talk about Shakeology because it is our number one product. And again, there's always room for improvement, especially with your nutrition, because many people can have as many fruits and vegetables as they want, but the soil today is not the soil it was 30 years ago. So, you know, our fruits and veggies are not full of the dense nutrients and vitamins and minerals that it used to be. So that's why the Shakeology is going to be a better replacement, because it's going to be from different soil all around the world, handpicked where the foods are best grown. Okay, yes, I can do a woofu. I'll put that in a group.
Hey, Deidre,
Yes.
can I ask you guys a question? This is Kathy, and I have been sending out, can you all see me still? Because I'm getting ready to pull up a chat I wanted to read to you. I sent, invite to a friend, and she said, I've been neglecting my body. I've been kind of depressed since my mom died and have been needing to see the doctor about it. I keep thinking I'll conquer this on my own, but I'm not sure. And then she said, I'm free this week except for Tuesday. So I obviously said I was really sorry about it. And I asked her if she wanted to go for a walk this Friday. I kind of feel like I need to talk to her in person instead of just texting, because she obviously feels comfortable enough with me to share that, and she's a very private person, but I don't want to come across as like, hey, I know your mom died and now don't you want to join a challenge group with me?
No. You can definitely talk to her about it and be sympathetic with her. So when you talk to her, that is definitely one of the best ways that you can do it face to face. I like that. But yeah, you can again apologize, and although you may not have gone through that some of the best ways to handle stress and anxiety or emotions is just by doing something and get moving. Then you can ask, are you doing any kind of exercise or activity? I do have an opportunity that I can give you that's going to keep your mind off of things, keep you busy and preoccupied, help you reach some goals, and, just exercise your mind a little bit too. So you can take that approach. That's my personal preference. That's how I would do it. Is just saying, I would love to help you keep your mind busy, keep yourself busy, exercise, release those endorphins, and say that she'd be surrounding herself with tons of other people that, have similar goals. It's a great way to make new friends. Was that what you were looking for now? I don't hear anything.
That's perfect.
Okay.
I was trying to give you a thumbs up while keeping myself mute.
I don't see raises hands or thumbs. I don't know how we do that. Okay. Oh, I don't see you. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I'm muting myself again now.
Okay. All right, cool. We're going to go ahead and move on because we've been on this for a little bit. I hope you guys all did your follow-ups. Are we good? Yep. Okay, guys, we cannot forget about our challenge groups. Challengers. All right, so I want you guys to take a couple minutes, go into those challenge groups, follow up with people, and please always make sure that you are not just liking your post in the challenge groups, because if you are just liking the post, you are not adding value. I do not call that adding value at all. So you want to make sure that you are giving feedback, that you are commenting, and you are saying, hey, great job, what kind of shake did you have? Or awesome, I see that you had a 4 with your food. What meals did you have today, and where did you struggle? So keep them engaged. The more you keep them engaged and they'll talk, the more they're going to want to check in, because they're just going to be more engaged, and you want to keep that going as much as possible. If you don't do that and you're only liking, it's going to seem like, okay, well, she's liking it, but what does that mean? So tell them what that means. Just talk to them more. And please make sure if you have downline, if you have coaches that are doing this with you, if you're teaming up with another coach, please make sure that you are not only liking and commenting on your own challengers. You comment on every single challenger that is in that challenge group, no matter how many people are in it. If it is too overwhelming for you and you have a job and you have kids and there's 80 people in that challenge group and you can't keep up with everyone, it's time to make your own then, and maybe break off and only pair up with one other person so it's not so overwhelming for you. Because I will say, put yourself in their shoes. If you were a challenger really trying to reach your fitness goals and you saw a coach that is in charge of the group only checking in on certain people and skipping you, wouldn't you feel bad? You'd be like, well, she doesn't care. So please make sure that you are adding value to everyone in that group. If it gets too overwhelming, break off and do it with somebody else. I really hate when people poke me. What does poking even mean? Do you guys get poked? Like, what the crap?
I want to know that too, Deidre.
Oh, right? It creeps me out too. I'm like, block. Is anyone else drinking Energize at 9:50 at night? Okay.
Deidre, I'm just drinking high test. It's like high calf coconut tea. So it's not Energized, but I'll be up just as late as you are.
That actually sounds really good. Where did you get that? Costco?
Trader Joe's, actually.
I don't have one of those either.
Yeah, I'll send you some. It's awesome.
Sounds good.
It is awesome.
Hey, Deidre.
Yes.
How do you handle when people like just want the program or want to know how it benefits you versus just ordering off like the Beachbody website?
Wait.
Like I had somebody that I had invited that her response was, yeah, that I do want the containers and the workout, but I don't want the challenge pack. And how exactly does it benefit you instead of me just going?
So
on the
have you already talked about how her nutrition is and what she already eats?
A little bit, but not much. Not.
Yeah, and that's why I ask that. The second question, that's always my second question, because whenever they give me that objection, I'm going to come right back at them with, well, from what you told me earlier with how you eat, you're easily going to be able to replace this with this. If they're eating fast food, you're going to be able to save here and here, and you're going to be spending about the same amount. It's just coming a different way. It's coming to your door rather than you going to a grocery store and buying 30 grilled chicken salads. If anyone goes and gets 30 grilled chicken salads at a grocery store, they're going to pay more than $130. Plus, they're not getting all the dense nutrition that they would with Shakeology. So I do say that. Say this is really going to benefit you because your body is not getting the nutrients in your everyday foods. Again, with how the soil and our crops are grown now versus what it was 30 years ago.
Okay, and what about when she's asking how it personally benefits me as a coach versus her just buying it on the website? What's the nicest way to kind of tackle that without saying I make money when you buy something from me?
No, I say that you have to show the value of you as a coach. So you want to say, when you order from my site, you are getting my free coaching. You are getting access to my challenge group where you are going to have my one-on-one support every single day with tips, recipes, nutrition tips, fitness tips, and then you're having the support of everyone else in the group. So it's kind of like having a personal trainer, except more and pretty much all the time. Like if you check in 2 and 3 days, you get the morning, afternoon, and evening. So, you have to show the value of what you provide for them and be confident in it. And that's going to show through in that message. And if they would rather purchase it from Google, I would say I can't guarantee anything will be wrong or it's been tampered with. I am muting people, I promise. But I would say I can't promise that anything's been tampered with, and you're also not going to have customer service if something happens. But if you do have me as your coach, I'm going to give you that support in that challenge group. But also, way less than a personal trainer. What was I going to say? And you have the customer service that if anything would happen, I'll make sure that I'll be taking good care of you because we have great customer service. Okay. That was a joke and not a joke at the same time. I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah. I mean, a personal trainer's like, I paid $300 a month. Yeah, $300 a month. And I saw them two days a week, sometimes 3. And yes, I did have meal plans, but I did not get checked in every single day. I saw them the 2 and 3 days, and that was all. So that's just another way that you can show the value of what you give them. How's everyone doing in those challenge groups? Please make sure that when you're checking in those challenge groups, take it a step further and send 3 personal invites to your challengers, just saying, how do you love the challenge group? Are you doing good? Is there anything I can help you with? Something simple and sweet like that, just to show that you care outside of that challenge group. Are you excited about doing your pictures and measurements? You know, are you reaching any goals so far for the week? Is everyone good? Perfect. All right, guys. So I have my final thing that I want to say. So all of you guys came in here for a different reason, and all of you guys have a different why. So as a coach, whether it's for financial freedom, whether it's to be home with your kids, it doesn't matter what it is. Everyone has their different why, and that should be important enough to you that when something is slowing down in your business or something's not going where you want it to, you may not be at a goal as quick as you want to, or something in life slows down and you get frustrated. This why that you have should keep you going no matter what. Like this should be something that makes you emotional, that when something bad is going on, that is going to be like, I'm just going to do it because I need it and there's no other way out. And that's how I look at my why. So what I really want to do with you guys is I want all of you to share your why in the group, not on here, in the group. So Melanie, if you're able to put something about share your why, and then everyone can post below that, because I want to hear everyone's why. And please don't say, I want to help people, because everybody should be here to help people. It has to be something deeper than that. Okay, it has to be something more meaningful that is going to touch your life, is going to touch your family's life, that's going to impact you. Yes, helping people will impact us, but it impacts all of us. It's not something that's different from anybody else. So like for me, my goals and my whys have changed throughout the years of me being a coach. So it started with I wanted to help one person, and then it moved to, I want to pay for my kids' daycare, and then it went to groceries and daycare, and then it went to I'm a single mom and I have no other choice but to make this happen and put a roof over my kid's head. So like my why has changed, and I feel like as time goes on, the more passionate I get about my why. So I really want you guys to dig deep into that and share what your big, hairy, scary goals are for your business, also along with your why. Okay? I think that's very important to make sure that you are talking about your goals. The goal should be scary enough that you want to like pee your pants when you're thinking about it or when you're talking about it. All right. Like it should make you, sorry if your spouse is around and they're hearing me talk about that. But it honestly, like your goals need to be written down. You need to tell someone about it, even though you don't want to. It should be that scary that you almost just don't want to say it. Because when you finally put it out there and you put it on paper and you hang it up and you put it on your phone, every day you can look at it and it can push you harder and harder and harder. And you can just, every day you want to see that goal so you can keep working towards it and not forget why you're here. I can't wait to see them. He just made a face. All right. I literally took 1 hour. So does anybody have any questions? Did this help you? Is there something that you need me to go over more? If so, I can do it. If whoever wants to stay on, I'm more than happy to help. Oh, thanks. Yes, we'll be posting the call.
I have a question.
Yes.
It's Erin. Hi.
Hi.
What I posted it earlier, but it got like looked over. It's fine. But I have a couple people who I've messaged. They were like super excited about Shakeology, super excited about a challenge group. We talked about it. They were going to think about it. They then I left conversation with them thinking about it. I followed up with both of them twice, and I've now had no answer both times. Do I then just leave it, or do I wait a couple days and be like, hey, what's going on? How do I approach that?
Usually after one ignore, I will resend one more message and I'll say, hey, so-and-so, I saw that you read my message and I know we get really busy, but I just want to make sure that it didn't get looked over or I didn't offend you in any way. Usually makes people respond because they're like, oh, no, you didn't offend me. I just got busy or something. Or no, I'm just not interested. So that's how I approach it. After 2 ignores, the ball's in their court. They know where I'm at. I'm not going to chase anybody.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. One more.
I have a question.
Yes.
So after you send the invites to your friends or whatever, and then people start accepting, I apologize. I missed what you said. Are we just starting a conversation with those people, or what are we doing with them?
Oh, heck yeah. I go over and like 3 and comment on one, and I send them a message asking how they're doing.
Cool. Thank you.
Or saying something about what I liked on Facebook on their wall.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. I think the Beachbody site confuses people when they order the challenge pack. I mean, I usually just do step by step. There's a challenge pack tab right there under the shop tab, so shouldn't be hard. I know people really get confused. I'm like, it's called challenge pack tab. The tab that says challenge pack. Click that. It's not hard. I was going to say one more thing and now I forget. Oh, did anybody get a sale while we were on the call? Anybody get a challenger or a coach signed up with a challenge pack? Because if so, I'm getting, oh, we have a gift coming. Hold on a second. Amy Mitchell. Wait, who else? Marsha. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Amy Mitchell, Marsha, Smirka. Hope I said it right. Julia Ellis. Oh, this is so fun. Okay. You got 2? Connie, you go, girl. Oh my gosh. There's so many. I'm going to have to go back and look at these. Guys, this is so exciting. You rock stars. Connie Snyder. I had to go back to your name. All right, I'm drawing a name out of a hat here. So, okay, so Amy was the start. Who is DRIRISBBcoach@gmail.com? I don't know who that is. Becca. Becca, what's your last name? Someone, Becca signing up someone, but I don't know your last name. Yay! Iris, what's your last name? I did manage to initiate my very first convo. Yay! That is awesome. That's what it's all about. Practice makes perfect. You got to start somewhere. That's where we all started from. Perfect. All right. Cool. I have some names written down here. So I am going to be picking someone's name and you are going to get something exciting from me. Because I like gifts. It's my love language. All right, guys. Thank you so much for getting on. I'm going to stop recording.